Hey everybody, it's Jen with Two Sister Bees, and today is my weekly cash stuffing.
Oh, what?
Oh wait, guys, I think we may have a newbie here.
Yes, I am. 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 Yes, I am.
Okay, cool. We're very glad you're here. Let me see if I can make some sense of this cash stuffing so you can decide if it's something you might want to try.
Oh, honey, we don't want to be a bother.
No trouble at all. We were all a bit confused at first, right guys?
Oh, you better believe it.
Okay, so let's help them out. So I have $2,489 to stuff into these binders today. I know you're probably thinking, how did you get that amount?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Well, it's based on my budget.
Ew.
I know, everybody's favorite word, budget.
Yeah, right, forget it.
Hold on, wait a minute. You're already here. Let me explain how having a budget could potentially get your finances on track, help you beat inflation, show you how to plan ahead, get some money into your savings account and build up that emergency fund, and finally get disciplined with your money.
This better be good.
Okay, so let's count the cash and get started. Trust me, you're gonna like this part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Oh yeah, I like this idea.
Well, you should, because this could literally change your life. 17, 18, 19, 2000. 1, 2, 3, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400. 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. $2,489.
Well, now we're getting somewhere.
Yes, we are. So let me show you what I'm doing now. I'm about 9 months into my cash stuffing, and I started small with just this one binder, my favorite palm tree binder, still my favorite one. And this is where the budgeting, averaging some of my bills and some of my spending, and a lot of research came into play.
Boring!
Yes, it is boring at first, but just think, once you figure it out, you've got your numbers and you have a routine, you can get some cute binders with some personalized envelopes. Okay, so I did not have this wallet binder until recently, so I'm gonna put this to the side for now because this came way later for me. I think I've only had this for maybe about a month and a half. I don't even know if it's been that long. I started with this one, as I said, so let's see what we've got going on in here. Okay, so this one is my husband. He gets $50 a week. He just spends it on whatever he wants. It's usually clothes, sunglasses, things like that, just little things that he might want on Amazon. And on the back, I keep track of what he buys from his envelope. This next one is Uhtred. This is my English Bulldog, and he has allergies, vet visits, the whole nine. So he gets $95 a week. And I know that seems very excessive, but his allergy shots, his allergy meds, his visits, this is where I did some averaging. He goes about once every 5 weeks for the shot. So I just kind of took what a visit costs and I divided it by 4, and it comes to about $95 a week. So that's where I came up with Uhtred's number. Uhtred now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 550, 70, 90, 610, 620, 25, 30. $630. And I typically will mark these off when I'm completely done with the video. I do these off camera, but I just wanted to show you the first one. Okay, next is my bougie, and this gets 85. This is for my appointments, my hair, my nails, my lashes, things like that. I took 3 months of my bank statements. I added up every appointment that I made and I divided it into a weekly amount, and I came up with $85 a week. And this actually has been working very well for me. So my envelope now has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55. 255. Jolene, this is an envelope that I just recently started. This is my granddaughter, and we just send her a a card once a month with $100 in it so the kids can take her for ice cream, they can take her to a park, they can do whatever they want with the extra cash that Lolly and Pop are sending. So now she is up to $50. Big Give. This is another one that is new, and I wanted to show you guys I actually did end up donating the $300 that is currently in the envelope. It went to the Placer Food Bank here locally, and I put that I just wanted them to give it where it was most needed. So I'm going to take the $300 in placeholders that I have in here, and we're going to start building it up again with the $50 a week. Okay, so Christmas. This was one of my first envelopes as well. I wanted to have $2,000 at the end of the year, and I had about 44 weeks left in the year because I started sometime in mid-February. So there wasn't quite, there was obviously not 52 weeks. I didn't have the full year, and I think it was 44-ish weeks. Sounds about right. And it was right. I did good. So I put away $45 a week, and I will end up with around $2,000 by Christmas time. So if you started at the beginning of the year and you wanted $2,000 and you divided it by 52, that's 52 weeks. That's if you're paid weekly. You would put away about $38 a week. If you wanted $2,000 at the end of the year and you get paid monthly, you would divide it by 12 and you would put away approximately $166 per month. So again, my Christmas gets $45 a week. And for the newbies, these are called honey monies. These are placeholders that I have in these envelopes because this money is actually in my checking account waiting to be spent on Christmas. These placeholders, among many other things, are available in our Etsy store. My sister April makes tons of budgeting and cash stuffing items for you to check out. So make sure to check out at Two Sister Bees, our Etsy shop, and see what we've got. So Christmas has 1500 and 20, 40, 60, 80, 85. 1585. Kid credit. This one gets $25 a week. This is a fairly new category as well. I just added this recently. This is for our older kids. If they need something like tires for their car or a repair on their car that they weren't ready for, we can help them out and they just pay us back in payments. So they currently have 50, 70, 90, 100. Clothes. This one I give $100 a week. I don't have a specific goal or end date or anything like that in mind for this category. I just know that being from Florida and not really having fall or winter clothes and definitely not fall or winter shoes, I needed to start putting money away for those things for Jason and myself. So currently we have 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 650, 670, 75, 76, 676. So that is it for my palm tree binder. Let's move on to the bee binder and see what I've got going on in here. Okay, RV. This was also one of my very first categories. This envelope in particular has taken so many different turns throughout these 9 months. Currently, it is my only debt left. So it gets $500 a week. Since I started cash stuffing, I have paid off credit cards, loans, so many different things. And throughout these 9 months, I have changed amounts on envelopes. I have taken envelopes away. I have added envelopes, so many different things. And when you start cash stuffing, you will see that you will definitely be doing the same thing. A budget is something that does not stay stagnant. It will continue to evolve and change, and you've got to be willing to change with it.
I promise, I promise.
So RV has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. Mama D, she gets 440. This one was a fairly easy envelope to figure out what we needed. This is Jason's mom, and we have recently, over the last few months, started to cover her expenses for her. That was another reason that I started cash stuffing. We wanted to be able to do that. That was much more important than having 15 credit cards to pay, right? Absolutely. So her envelope was super easy. I took her monthly bills and I divided them by 4 since we get paid weekly, and they amount to about $440 a week. So that's what I put away, and I'm always ready when her bills are due for them to be paid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1,500, 1,600. Medical. This was my out-of-pocket and my deductible for the year. And I did the same thing, came up with $48. So next year in 2023, on January 1st, I will have the full amount needed to cover. So when somebody gets hurt or just needs to go to the doctor for whatever reason, I don't have to worry about the bills. So we have 1,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 1484. You can see how cash stuffing will make your life so much easier. This is what is considered a sinking fund. This is something that I know is going to happen next year. Every year it is a debacle when somebody gets hurt or has to go and they say, hey, you haven't met your out-of-pocket or deductible, you owe $1,000. It's a lot of money to come up with all at one time. So this is called a sinking fund, and I know that it's going to be there next year, so I prepared for it all of this year. Discover. This one, I actually made a payment, $432. So I'm going to take out 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 30, 1, and 2. Everything that's in this envelope, because this is how much I made the payment for. I'm going to mark on the back that I made the payment, and then today we're going to add back in the $216. $216, and this is my mother-in-law's Discover card, and we want to pay this off in 6 months. So the amount that she owes is basically around $5,000. So what I did was I took the $5,000 and I divided it by how many weeks are in 6 months. 24. And it's 208. So she's a little over 5,000, so that's why hers is 216, but that gives you an idea of how I came up with that number. VW. This one gets 58. This is for my registration and my insurance. Again, sinking fund. It's something that I know is coming up and I will be prepared for it. And it's all about just doing that math. I took what my insurance was for 6 months and I took what my registration was for the year and I divided it by how much time I have left until it's due again. That's really all you have to do. So VW now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 550, 570, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. 580. And I did just get my registration bill from California, and I think it is like $382, which to me is insane because in Florida it's like $38 for the year. So it's literally 10 times the amount here in California. Wow. Emerging Bee. This is something that is, if you are new, one of Two Sister Bees items in the Etsy store. So this one is super cute. April just came up with this. When you order it on Etsy, you will receive the envelope that it comes in, 3 of these. And I have decided to color in 3 per week, so that is $30. 30. And the great thing about Emerging Bee is when you are all done filling in your honeycombs, you will have saved $1,000. Awesome. So this is what I was getting at in the beginning with saving up money for an emergency fund. With cash stuffing, it is just so much easier because you have a goal. It's literally right in front of you. You've got somewhere to put the cash that you won't touch it or spend it, and it just makes it so much easier.
All right, fine, I'll try it.
So let's see what my emergent bee is up to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 650, 670, 680, 690, 91, and 92. 692. And mine is not an even number because I do add amounts to mine. Because sometimes I use my companion cards and it might tell me to add 4 or 3 or roll the dice or whatever different thing in here to add some extra cash into my emergent bee. These are available in the Etsy store too. Let's move on to my newest binder. And this one I've kind of dubbed as my fun binder. It's things like date night, I've got birthdays in there, I've got a vacation, just different things that none of it is really a necessity. So that's why it is in its own binder. Date night gets $150 total. TV Land. This one is from all of my subscriptions. It gets 32. TV Land has 50, 70, 80, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96. 96. From us living in the RV, I have the live TV with Hulu because when we moved from RV park to RV park, they didn't always have cable. So I have the Hulu live TV and I think it's like $80 a month, which is excessive. And I could probably get rid of it. But I think because I've had it so long, I'm almost afraid to get rid of it. And don't we all do that, where we just get so used to something that we're afraid to get rid of it? But yeah, I'll keep you updated on my Hulu. Okay, birthdays. This gets 25. This is another envelope that has worked out really, really well for me. I just put $25 a week into it, and every time somebody's birthday rolls around, I am ready. 1, 2, 3, 320, 40, 60, 80, 400, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 408. Prague is a vacation that I am dying to take in my lifetime. It is a bucket list. So I just started putting away $200. As you can see, we're up to 3 weeks now of saving for this vacation with $600 total. RV things, $10. This is just items that I wanted to purchase for the RV. We're not in it right now, obviously, $60, but we never know when we might be back in there full time. And I wanted to go down into the garage and go through the RV stuff and see what needs replaced and what's maybe worn out while we are not in it full time, so that I am ready when we do go back into it full time. Amazon. This one I am not adding any more into it. My sister just made an Amazon envelope to put into your A6 binder, and it has a tracker in it. I love it. I'm gonna wait for hers and start using that one. So these are my $1 and $5 challenge envelopes. This money comes from my daily wallet. Okay, so I actually did not go anywhere this week. I don't think I left the house at all. I honestly cannot think of any time that I left the house this week. I'm such a hermit. So really none of this got spent, as you can see, and I don't have any coins because none of this money left this envelope. Gas, I am going to put the 55 that goes in there. So gas has 100, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 145. You know, because someone who doesn't go anywhere needs a bunch of gas money.
What just happened?
Okay, groceries gets 300. I did spend this. I have 310 in here. I've spent way more than 310 this week on groceries. But 300 is the budget. So I'm just gonna put this 300 back. Little Giving does get 5. The Me envelope and the House Stuff envelope, they both get 20 a week. I wasn't going to stuff these, but I guess I will. And the miscellaneous gets 5. So for the newbies, the great thing about this wallet binder is I'm not dinging my debit card for every purchase, and I am trying to limit myself for certain things. It definitely does help. And this was my grocery budget money, and it'll just come back to me. Okay, I hope you guys had a great time stuffing the cash binders with me today. Check out my video tomorrow. I'm going to be doing my savings challenges where you will be able to see the companion cards in action while I am playing each one of these savings challenges. You'll be able to see me scratch off some of these awesome scratch offs that are also available in the Etsy shop. And the best part is my 20K in 1 year savings challenge, where I am almost to my 20K for the year. Thanks for hanging out with me. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.